And welcome to the Geeks Attic. Guys, I just jumped on my wife's computer, which hopefully this webcam looks a lot better. Wanted to do a quick February book reading update, what I have accomplished, what I aim to accomplish, and a little tease for what's coming later on this week. I finally finished a couple books that have been on my reading list for quite some time. I had them in advance. Well, one of them I had in advance, and I had been reading it, and then I put it down. You know the story if you've been watching my stuff. But The Lost Causes of Bleak Creek, it will be getting a review pretty soon. Hopefully I'll have the review done for that next week, but it's written by YouTubers Rhett and Link. All I'll say is you should go pick up that book. The other book that I had finished reading is The World of Warcraft Traveler. I will also be doing a review for this book. Look forward to that one too. Clearly, obviously, I want to get the Bleak Creek book review done first because I read it first, finished it first, and then World of Warcraft, priorities. But now, the current read that I am working on right now at the moment, I'm 5 chapters in. That would be Star Wars Queen's Peril. Now, this book comes out in June. Trying to see if it's on the inside of the book, and it doesn't say. I think it's June. So keep your eyes open for that one in June. Maybe. If it's, I'll do a review when I'm done. I'm not going to do any spoilers for it. I'm not going to be that guy that gives out all the spoilers for a book that's not out yet. But as soon as I am finished reading that, I am going to pick up the Legends book, Rogue Planet, and finish this. Okay? I am looking forward to this so much. I have made it 10 chapters deep, and I want to get this finished. And when that's done, I promise, I'm not going to be jumping to another well, I say that, but in February, this is definitely going to finish this within 2 weeks. That's my goal. And then I'm going to finish Rogue Planet, and then I want to go into Outbound Flight. I would love to finish Outbound Flight before any other Star Wars canon books come out. But I don't think that's going to happen because the Rise of Skywalker novelization comes out in March, which that one's going to take up a lot of time because I think it's going to be a pretty thick book because I know the author had said if they turned her book into the screenplay, it would be well over 3 hours. And, well, I'm kind of a slow reader. Anyway, so I'm sure that book's going to take quite a long time to read. But Outbound Flight by Timothy Zahn, author of The Heir to the Empire, the whole Thrawn trilogy. So I'm really excited about that. For more Star Wars stuff, this week, this Thursday, February 6th, I'll be doing a live stream, and I will have a couple guests on the channel. One you should be familiar with, Jeremy from Stupid Chainsaw Productions. He's going to join me. And I'm going to have Dylan from the Twin Sons Foundation come in, and hopefully he can still make it. But we're going to judge some Expanded Universe books by their cover. It was pretty fun doing that about 2 weeks ago. Excuse me. So I'm going to do that again. More Expanded Universe books. But in one of those previous live streams, we talked about fantasy books. And big-time YouTuber Matt Wilkins was encouraged to reread the Wheel of Time series. And he, as far as I know, he's probably in book 3 or maybe even 4 by now. But if you're not familiar with the Wheel of Time, this is what the first book looks like. It is The Eye of the World. It's a pretty thick book. This one's pretty dirty. I've had this one. I read this one in college, actually before I started reading Star Wars stuff. But I didn't really love it. I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's a fantasy. I like fantasy stuff. I'll give it a shot. And then, I found a Star Wars book. Then I fell in love with reading. So then I decided to pick up all of the Wheel of Time books. And they're all really thick. And here's book 2. You can see that. This is 700 pages. Book 3. Look how thick that is. And it keeps going on and on with how thick they are. In the last book, the author didn't even get to finish writing the series because he died, sadly. But book 13 is not the last one. Book 14 is the last one. And that's book 14. That's not even including the prequel novel, which is out there. I don't have that one. I need to pick that one up, but I have listened to it on audiobook. But book 14 is the last one by Brandon Sanderson. Pretty darn thick. Haven't made it there. I'm only on book 4, I believe. I need to finish reading. But that's going to do it, guys. Hope you stick around this week and watch me judge some books by their cover and do some other Star Wars talks. So, yeah, have a good one.